Wife cheated while I am deployed. I learned back in April that my wife of 5 years 30F was having an affair with a guy she worked with. We have a daughter who is 2. Together we had built a comfortable life together. Previous to this we had been going through a rough patch, but I thought it would be something we would work through. I am currently deployed, which makes dealing with this issue more challenging to navigate. After getting caught she apologized, but I didn't buy it and felt I was only being given lip service. We agreed there was no coming back from this, and truly I went from being madly in love with this woman to the sound of her voice and seeing her makes me see red anymore. She expressed multiple times that she hates me and wants to be with the affair partner and wants to be divorced immediately. She has this guy over at my house most days of the week late at night, and she brings him around my daughter too, just to spite me because she says I can do what I want and you can control me. She has also given this individual the garage code to come and go freely from my home. She has played the victim card in all this and truly believes the lies she's telling. I want so bad every day to post this to social media and destroy her and her image, since she's always cared so much about public perception of her. When she went to her attorney, she drafted divorce documents stating I would walk away from our home and only get my vehicle and personal belongings. We agreed to 50-50 custody for our daughter, but the papers stated I would only get her every other weekend and wouldn't get overnights with my daughter until she was 5. I shortly after came back telling her that I want my daughter 182 days out of the year, and if she wants the house she will have to buy me out or we will sell it. She has said that she will not willingly give me that much time with my daughter because she thinks I don't deserve it, and she won't agree to terms for the house either. She said we will settle in court. After informing her of the financial commitment that will entail, not to mention the long time frame, it only fell on deaf ears. I don't want to waste money that could better serve myself or my daughter, not to mention I don't wish to waste so much time. In all of this her family is unaware of her behavior. Any advice on how to persuade her to settle now out of court? Should I maintain the moral high road? Should I lift the veil of all this to family, friends and anyone else? Edit: I'm in the Missouri Army National Guard. I'm an E5 sergeant. The only reason I mention taking the moral high road is because she's already being difficult and I don't get to talk to my daughter but once a day for maybe 15-30 minutes. Just worried she would make it harder if not impossible to speak with my daughter. Legally she can't, but people break the law every day. The loan for the house is in her name since when we purchased the property her credit was just slightly better than my own. The deed though is in both of our names. We have already split bank accounts so our finances are separate. I sent her enough money to make our mortgage payments since I received money for utilities, and money to support my daughter. Everything else is being put away for the legal battle that will ensue upon my return. I have every intention on fighting for my child tooth and nail and won't settle for anything less than 50-50 custody or 182 days a year with her. She is a federal employee for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. This guy was an employee there but has since quit and is currently in the police academy. I learned of the affair because AP's wife tracked him to my house. I have since received pictures, screenshots of messages and videos as evidence of this affair. I also have on video admissions of guilt to confirm this as well. Not to forget, my neighbor across the street has been keeping an eye on my house and has shared videos of AP coming and going freely through my garage. Edit: update: after finally having put up with enough of the disrespect and being treated so poorly on every front, I created a group text with her parents and spelled out everything that has been happening, to include the sharing of pictures captured by AP wife when she caught my wife and AP at my house. After I sent that text to her parents, what do you know? No response. I guess you can say that silence is consent. I'll share the exact texts that happened in the last few days between her and I. I am removing names but no other content. I know that things have been hard for us for quite some time now, but I also know that it doesn't give me an excuse to do what I did. I am truly sorry for that. I am sorry that I hurt you in a way that will probably never be repaired in your eyes. I am not asking you to forgive me because I know that you have every right to hold a grudge. With that being said, I want us to get back to a healthy place where we can discuss child and a parenting plan for when you get back. I understand if you don't want to do that and want to go ahead with court to determine a parenting plan. I am just trying to do what is right for child. So let me know. I do not want to fight. Her following up the next day: let me know if you want to schedule a time to talk about child. I prefer to correspond about matters such as child or the way ahead via text. As far as your text from last night, I'm still thinking it over and getting my thoughts in order before I give a response. That's fine, I understand, we can talk through text. Take your time if that's what you need. I won't rush you. My response a week later: I don't wish to fight and would like to move forward, but I won't compromise on what I expect as far as acceptable terms for the way ahead. If these terms can be agreed on, I'm more than okay with settling out of court and having my attorney draft the documents. My terms and expectations are as follows: 50-50 joint physical and joint legal custody of child, 182 days a year with child to include overnight visits. All major decisions concerning child have to be agreed upon: school, medical, activities, etc. No child support by either party to be paid or received. No alimony or maintenance by either party to be paid or received. Each party retains their own current bank accounts and funds. Each party retains their own retirement and investment accounts and funds. I want the exercise bike. I want the engagement wedding ring set back. If you can agree on these terms, I am willing to settle out of court and move into discussion of a parenting plan. Her will: I was thinking more of a progressive parenting plan for child. She's only 2 and is very dependent on me. She hasn't seen you in a year and will be very uncomfortable leaving me and going with you. And even before you left, she was very attached to me. So what I was suggesting is the first year do 80-20, then the next year 70-30, and work our way to 50-50. That way she is more comfortable and that gives you more time to get settled. All of the major decisions would still be decided by both of us. I don't care about anything else in your agreement. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm not at all willing to do anything less than 50-50. Regardless of your personal opinion or feelings, I'm entitled to equal time spent with her. I know. But I'm asking you to put aside your pride and do what's best for child. I'm not playing this game with you. What I'm asking is not unreasonable, nor is it selfish or prideful. I'm going to email my attorney and tell them to go ahead with filing for a court date. Okay, I'll see you in court. I'll post more updates as they come. Scorched Earth Buddy.